Thank you again. For the record, Darrell Perry, CEO of Liberty Lobby LLC. I want to start by answering a couple of questions. The representative, who is clearly not Representative Pearson, asked a question about someone trying to do a write-in and then running as an independent. This bill would not have anything to do with that because petitions for independent and minor party candidates are due 5 weeks prior to the write-in, or prior to the primary. To answer Representative Dean Bailey's question, there's another statute, and I don't recall which one it is, that prohibits someone who has run in one party's primary from accepting the nomination of another party if they're not already on the general election ballot. What SB114 does is it just says you cannot accept the nomination of more than one political party. And it seems to be in line with voter registration. I can't register to vote as a Libertarian, a Republican, a Democrat, and an undeclared. So why should someone be able to run for political office under multiple labels when you can't register to vote under multiple political labels? And further, and I mentioned this during the hearing on HB 217, the form of fusion that we have is basically forced fusion, to where the political parties do not retain autonomy to say, we don't want this person as a general election candidate because they clearly do not support what our party stands for. And what we have now is, if someone, and this happens more than you might think, someone gets the nomination of another political party, they're then on the ballot twice. If you're in a multi-member district, let's say you're in a district where you vote for up to 3, you're on the ballot in 2 columns. Election law says that votes that you get in those columns get added together. So if you're on twice, and somebody can vote for 2 or more candidates, they can vote for you twice, whereas they might only be able to vote for your opponent once. So you're getting 2 votes for every one of theirs, which clearly seems to not be in the spirit of free and open elections. I think a better version of this bill would allow political parties to have autonomy on who their general election candidates are, but I definitely support this. And just a brief history, this is not the first time that an attempt to ban fusion has come before this body. In 1997, there was HB 446. In 2001, there was HB 572. In 2002, there was HB 154. And of course, there was HB 217 earlier this year. In 2002, HB 154 passed the House, but then died in the Senate. So I'm pleasantly surprised to see the Senate actually take action on this first, and hope that the House will follow suit by giving an ought to pass. And one more thing real quick, in the Senate hearing on this, in addition to Senator Feltus, who is the prime sponsor, Representative Michael Cahill from Rockingham 17 spoke in favor. I spoke in favor. Ian Freeman from the New Hampshire Liberty Party signed in favor. Former Representative Mary Till, who is a Dairytown moderator, spoke in favor. And no one spoke against, and no one provided informational testimony, and I will take any questions.
Are there any questions for Mr. Perry? I'm seeing none. Thank you, Mr. Perry.